Yo, what's good, everybody? Just for Kicks here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Union Jordan 1 Chicagos. Let's go ahead and check them out. Alright fam, so this here comes from Make Sneakers. They're nice enough to include this card right here with their website, their WhatsApp, their Instagram, all that fun stuff. I'm going to go ahead and leave this right here on the screen so you can go ahead and check them out. Alright, so first things first, we have the box. Now we've seen this plenty of times. It is a cool box. Has the Jordan Jumpman logo there in red, all the different imagery of different silhouettes and Jordan, in-game, modeling, all kinds of fun stuff. Who Said Man Was Not Meant to Fly, all kinds of different cool decorations, just the regular Nike there in the red, the size tag, the little hole and all that fun stuff. Inside of the box you're met with this cool tissue paper that has the layout of the shoe. I'll put the picture on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. As far as accessories go, you do have the, what we're going to call Union yellow laces, as well as the black to gray laces. Getting into the actual shoes, starting up towards the top, you have this rough kind of fuzzy texture for the black piece for the ankle collar. You'll see you go down, you have what they're calling the shadow colorway. Jumpman logo right here is really nice because a lot of the reps usually don't get this right, but it is big enough and oversized enough to hit that top stitch as well as this stitch right here. Now it is something that definitely varies from the Union ones all around, but for the most part, this is what I want to see. You have the Union LA tag right there in that Union yellow, UN/LA. Little black hit there. Then it goes to the stitching right there. We call the zigzag stitching in kind of like a baby blue to kind of change from shadow into the Chicago. So then you have that dark Chicago red down the lace guard, around the toe box, as well as back here on the heel. You can see the edges are all lined right here with that nice kind of burnt yellow all around the leather cuts. Side panels, nice soft pebbled white leather. You have the soft black suede or maybe nubuck for the swoosh, and it does point straight up to the lace hole right there. That is pretty important as far as Union Jordan 1s go. Then you have the nice cream midsole color. Also we're met with that nice dark Chicago red once again with the Nike hit right there on the center. Come over to the toe box, you have that nice pebbled white tumbled leather, just like the side panels. Laces that I decided were the cream to the black. You did have the Union yellow and then the gray and black options if you wanted it. You can see a little bit more of that rough cut right here with the edges in that yellow. You see right here where the tongue goes from cream to black, and then it has that blue zigzag stitching again. Black at the top. The tongue tag itself is a white with Nike, the swoosh and air written really lightly in black, outlined, but still white throughout. Come over to the inside of the shoe, you have that nice black mesh sock liner. You can see the tongue right there is actually exposed with some nice yellowing foam. Can't really see the insole right here from this image. I'll go ahead and put the picture on the screen. It is pretty much just like the tissue paper that you already saw, where it's kind of like the layout of the shoe. Backside of the shoe, more of that cream midsole. Then you have the dark Chicago red here on the heel. Heel tab, just like the swoosh, is kind of that soft nubuck in black. Then you have that zigzag blue, baby blue stitching. Then back to the shadow gray, and then back to the fuzzy black ankle collar. Medium side to finish it all off, you still have the fuzzy black material here for the ankle collar. Then it goes to the shadow colorway we're met with that nice baby blue zigzag stitching that turns it into the Chicago colorway. So you have Chicago red down the lace guard, around the toe box, and for the heel. Side panels, you have that pebbled tumbled white leather, really soft to the touch. Oversized black suede or nubuck swoosh that points to the top lace hole, again very important on unions. All outlined with the yellow cuts, and then it's finished off with that cream midsole color. All right, so this is probably the third or fourth time I've actually reviewed this colorway. I was looking for the right one for me personally. You know, with reps, there's sometimes some give and take, and some of the other ones I just didn't really like perfectly. These, spot on, love them. The colorway, super clean from that Chicago to the shadow at the top with the little zigzag stitching. You can see the wings logo is oversized, which is really nice. It's a big detail for Union ones that a lot of the times the reps get wrong. You see the top is actually touching that stitching, as well as this touching the stitching here. You have the oversized swoosh pointed at the top lace hole. Just everything about this is chef's kiss. It is a really nice colorway. Neutral, but still enough to have that nice pop with an outfit. It would definitely go with this shirt. It's got the red and the gray and the black and all that. So definitely something I can rock, and I'm super stoked to finally have that perfect pair in my collection. Alright guys, just like always, I really appreciate you coming over to the channel and hanging out for a bit. Till next time, I'm Dustin for Kicks. Peace.